In this episode, I'll be sharing with you 12 things that you should be asking a contractor before you tell them you're hired. Okay, so let's dive into it. The first one is, are you licensed and insured? Always confirm that your contractor holds the proper licenses required in your area to do the work, and make sure that they have liability and workers' compensation insurance. Okay, this protects you from financial responsibility if something goes wrong with the project they're doing for you. Okay, second one is, how long have you been in business? How long have you been doing what you've been doing? Okay, experience matters. A contract with a proven track record is more likely to deliver quality workmanship and manage unexpected challenges effectively. Okay, third one is, can you provide references or recent projects? What have you done for others? Do you have references? Do you have testimonials? Do you have pictures of jobs that you've done in the past that are similar? Ask for references and take time to review them. Number 4, do you provide a written detailed estimate? Don't let a contractor give you just a vague form that says, I will be updating the kitchen. Okay, what are they going to be doing? All right, for example, have line items. Okay, first line item might be changing out light fixtures. Second line item might be, replacing the island in the kitchen. Okay, so a clear itemized estimate helps avoid misunderstandings. You want to make it crystal clear. Okay, here's what we're doing, and I know what's going on. Okay, number 5, what is the project timeline? So understanding the start date, completion date, and major milestones will actually help you plan accordingly and avoid unnecessary delays. Know what the timeline is to get the project done. Number 6, who will be on site each day? Are you, Mr. or Mrs. Contractor, going to be on site managing the project, or do you have a site coordinator or a project manager or a foreman who's going to be on site every day? Make sure you find that out. Okay, where are we? Okay, so number 7, how do you handle permits and inspections? So how do you handle permits? Do you get permits? Okay, make sure that they actually pull permits. Okay, changes happen, and ask how modifications will actually handle. Now, a reliable contractor should manage permits and schedule inspections to ensure that they're up to code. Make sure that the contractor does work up to code. Number 8, how will changes and unexpected costs be handled? I kind of shared this a little bit in the last one, but changes happen, so ask how modifications will be documented and approved to prevent surprise charges. Okay. Number 9, what is the payment schedule? How do you want to get paid? Never pay for a project full up front. Never do that. Ever do that. Okay. There should be a payment schedule that ties payments to completed milestones. Okay. This protects both parties, actually. So if you have someone building a house, there's usually a deposit that gets put down, and then there's other payments that happen as each part of the work is done. Okay, so never pay a contractor full upfront. Okay, and number 10 here, we got, what type of warranty or guarantee do you offer? Do they guarantee their work? Are they reliable? Okay, a quality contractor stands by their work. They'll have no problem giving you some type of warranty, whether it's a year or 18 months or 3 years or 5 years, whatever it is. Okay, make sure warranties for labor and material are clearly outlined. Okay, make sure that they are actually detailing, hey, this is what I cover. Okay, number 11, how will we communicate through the project? Regular communication prevents, again, misunderstanding. Ask how often updates will be provided and through which methods. Are you going to call me? Are you going to email me? Are you going to text me? Am I going to, get updates every week, every other week? What is the communication going to look like? Okay, and if you have a certain preference in terms of how they communicate with you, make sure they are aware of that. If you prefer a phone call or on site, okay, let the contractor know that. Last one is, what happens if there's a dispute? So understanding the dispute resolution process ahead of time can save stress if issues arise. So know what happens if there's a dispute. Do I have a dispute with the foreman or the on-site coordinator? How are you going to handle a dispute, Mr. or Mrs. Contractor? So taking the time to ask these questions before hiring a contractor can save you thousands of dollars and countless headaches, okay? A reputable professional will welcome all these questions. They'll answer these for you. If you're preparing to sell your home, planning renovations, or simply improving your property, choosing the right contractor is crucial. So ask these questions of the contractor. Go ahead and watch this episode again. Write down the questions. If you're looking to have a project done, major or minor, it doesn't matter. Okay, make sure that you know these questions and that you know the answers to them as well. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one.